What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sid here, back again with another Back to the Future old cartoons review. Today's video, hate to say it, but it's SpongeBob SquarePants. It's about these sea creatures living under the sea, and they live in Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, Mr. Krabs, Squidward. You got Larry the Lobster, Plankton. Um, what's her name? Actually, that Carol. Yeah, Carol is the robot's wife. Plankton's robot wife. You got Pearl, Mr. Krabs' daughter, which to this day is crazy because how can a crab, man? Mr. Krabs, and Pearl. Where's the mother at? You never see her mother. Yeah, but that's probably it. It's probably you got other casual fishes, but I think that's all of the main characters. Now to the episodes. SpongeBob, I don't like the newer episodes. Newer episodes suck. I stopped watching it, but I only really watched it like for the first couple of seasons because that's where it was actually funny and enjoyable. Like a couple of funny scenes, it'd be like um, I remember when it's that fish that would walk in and he was talking about cook me up some crab patties, and then like Mr. Krabs he'll grab them and throw them out, and it's always the dude will end up saying my leg. Always, it's always someone saying my leg. It's specifically the leg. You know what I'm saying? Not even my arm. It's always saying my leg. Episodes I remember. The first episode, SpongeBob was trying to get his job at the Krusty Krab, and Mr. Krabs, cause they knew him. Surprisingly, Squidward, they live next door. Squidward knew SpongeBob. Told Mr. Krabs, "Hey, don't hire him, man." So Mr. Krabs like, "Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna hire him. I'm just gonna tell him to go get me these certain things I need." SpongeBob went to go get it, and then this bus, I think 2 buses or 3 buses full of anchovies attacked him. And so Mr. Krabs, neither one of them two knew how to cook crab patties. SpongeBob came and saved them, served everybody up some crab patties, and they left. Mr. Krabs gave SpongeBob the job, and there you go. That's how it all started. Um, Other episodes will be where it was like they was training SpongeBob into for him to get. They was like the steps before you're ready to make a curry patty, and they end up because at the end there was the end like end credits before because it was about to end, and right before they ended the episode, they was going to reveal the Krabby Patty secret formula, but then it cut off, and I was like, oh man, kind of fooled all of us thinking that we about to say, oh man, we about to hear the formula, but no, we're not. Plankton always trying to steal the freaking crab patty. He always fails. He will never stop. Another episode I remember is when they help. It was a health inspector was supposed to come and basically give the Krusty Krab a grade, and so Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob they first gave him all some good food. He ate that, and then the news came on talking about there's a fake health inspector going around trying to get free food. So Mr. Krabs, Mr. Krabs got mad talking about free food, and then they basically gave him one last Krabby Patty, and it was like they call it a nasty patty. And then the health inspector choked on the fly, and they started laughing at him. And then on the news, they said that the police already caught the fake health inspector, and any other health inspector that they come into their restaurant is the real deal. They were like, "We killed them." He said, "You killed them? What you mean we?" Somebody, he's SpongeBob talking about, "What are you talking about you?" "Well, you the one that gave him the crab patty." "Well, you the one that told me to do it." And then this crab talking about, "Well, you know what I'm saying?" You know what I'm saying? So basically, they had to get rid of evidence. They went to the graveyard, they digged up a grave, but though it was raining, and then the body ended up sliding down the hill, and the police came up, and so they came out to they rolled up, and then they wanted a Krabby Patty, and then Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob wasn't there, so they took them back to the Krusty Krab to go get them a Krabby Patty, and Mr. Krabs had SpongeBob go to the back and pick the body in the freezer. The freezer door was locked, so he had to go back around, go to the front door, and he had the body into his hat, and then basically what he had to do Then one of the officer lady, she wanted ice for her drink, and the ice was in the freezer. So when she went to go get it, Mr. Krabs was talking about ice, ice. It's never been any ice, you know what I'm saying? And then the body, and then like after that, the dude woke up, talking about it's a zombie. And then they beat him up, and then he was okay, gave him a passing grade, and there you go. Another episode I remembered is the episode where Plankton called the custard crab talking about he wanted him to cook, I think 20,000 crab patties, 20,000 crab patties, and Mr. Krabs didn't give SpongeBob no breaks. He had him cook, 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 and cook all them freaking crab patties. SpongeBob started hallucinating. Patrick, not Patrick, my bad. Plankton he threw an airplane, and it was like the name was Mr. P. Langton, and he was a psychiatrist to help with SpongeBob Krabby Patty phobia, and basically Plankton was gonna use that. He was gonna do that to try to get the formula from SpongeBob. Didn't work. SpongeBob was cured. That was a funny episode because they had like a couple moments. Yeah, a couple of funny moments where like, I know one of them Patrick I can't remember exactly what he said, but I know SpongeBob said fiber, and then another one he said jumping jacks. You know what I'm saying? Those two things were funny when you said. Another episode was Free Balloon Day. Patrick and SpongeBob thought they stole a balloon, but it was on Free Day, and the balloon bust, and so they basically had to get out of town. They ended up fighting over a piece of chocolate bar because SpongeBob had two of them, but Patrick ate his. He said, "Thanks, SpongeBob. I think I eat it now." I think I eat it now. Ow! He ate his candy bar that fast, and he talking about SpongeBob ate his candy bar, and then Patrick was talking about, "You ate my only food. Now I'm going to starve." He was fat. That was the funny thing about it. They ended up fighting. They went to go run back to Bikini Bottom and go tell on each other, talking about he stole easy, and the police were talking about what happened. Then they said we stole a balloon. They went to jail for like 2 seconds because they told them, yeah, on Free Balloon Day. That was it. Another episode you got it where I just had it. It's like another free day, but Mr. Krabs was like taking everything. He was taking like food, light bulbs. In this case, he actually stole the pearls. No, the clam, no oyster. It's an oyster. He stole the oyster's pearl, and when Patrick and SpongeBob went to go see it, the thing was sleeping, and so SpongeBob threw a peanut. It woke up, and then he couldn't find his pearl, and it started going on a rampage. SpongeBob thought that he upset the pearl. He upset the oyster, and so he basically kind of like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. They're gonna throw me in jail. Oh, I can't handle this. And you got Patrick going investigating, talking about like, I'm almost close to solving the crime. You know what I'm saying? The police came, and they ended up taking. They took Patrick to the jury, which was like what happened with him standing on his podium, and everybody was throwing peanuts at him. He was eating he caught all of them, he was eating them, and then that was kind of funny, a little bit, not that much. But then SpongeBob confessed, cause he was running, he was chasing. He was like, "Wait, I'm the one you want. I am no criminal." And then he was born. Everybody was talking about, "I am the one who stole the peanuts. I know that did was wrong, and I would like to say I'm sorry." Giant crowd, I'm sorry. No, he said, "I'm sorry, giant performing oyster. I'm sorry, Patrick. I'm sorry, people of Bikini Bottom." And then one dude is talking about, "Hey, why don't we throw peanuts at both of them?" And then the police actually had Mr. Krabs, and he had the pearl, and then they all threw peanuts at him, and that was it. It's a lot of episodes a lot of episodes that I did enjoy. But like not Patrick, SpongeBob, no, my bad, Squidward made Patrick and SpongeBob fight each other because they were blowing bubbles back and forth. Squidward got mad at that, and then he made it where like they both argue with each other, and then at the end he basically, cause they did after they was arguing with each other and they didn't want to be friends anymore. Squidward, they both want to be friends. Squidward, so Squidward was like, you know what, I can't do this. I'm gonna get y'all friends. I'm gonna make y'all friends again. He did that. His house was destroyed afterwards. That was it. He got one episode. He was trying to get away from Squirrel because they wanted to play. They were jellyfishing because they loved jellyfish. And then Squidward, he basically tried to get away from him. He went like back in time. He went to the past where they were like cave people, and he went to the future where they were like not robots, but they were like everything was like in chrome. He regretted what he did, and he went back. He was sent back home. Cause the time machine was messing up. He was telling me, I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. And then I think he was jumping up. He was jumping up and down, and then it sent him back. He somehow just crashed, and he was sent back home, or something like that. I mean, that's really it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's a lot more episodes, but Christmas episode, Halloween episode, not Thanksgiving, my bad, Valentine episode, April Fools. Squidward pranked, cause SpongeBob kept pranking people. And it was not really pranking. It was just Squidward got aggravated with it. Then he pranked SpongeBob, and then SpongeBob was all sad because he got pranked real bad. He got pranked really bad. You got dude, the big dude that he was hiding pickles on his tongue. You got an episode where SpongeBob was entering into this like strongman competition against Larry and some other people. Larry, Sandy, and a lot of other people. And he had these inflatable arms. He was he was proven to be a fraud, and Sandy made him change channels over and over and over and over and over and over. His arm fell off. Well, yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So if you got to like the video, like button, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.